Good morning and welcome to our continued coverage of the Atlanta Open 2023. That's been a fantastic tournament so far, and this is day 3. We're at ground number 3 as well, and it's a dead knockout if you want to look at it like that. So it's basically a round of 16 if you want to look at it like that. The winner of this game goes into the quarterfinals. It's the Chicago players, and they are coming up against 22 yards, and we're right here to bring you all the action. So 22 yards, winning the toss. They've decided to bat first. Teams batting first here on day 1 and day 2 both clocked over 250. Masters got 257 and Samp Army yesterday got 257 and they won the game. So the Chicago players will be looking to restrict these guys as best as they can. And then look to chase down that target. Each team has won 1 and lost 1. One change to the Chicago players team. Trying to make under 19 fast bowler Liam Mamchan comes in, and he is in for Kakani, Harish Kakani, who is now an impact player. So see how that goes. As here we go. It's Saraf to open the bowling from the southern end, and this is flicked away for 6. First ball. Well, Sai is not mucking around. Very first delivery, a loosener, over pitch on the legs, and he helped it. A mere flick over deep mid wicket for 6. Look at this shot. Loosener, and what a shot there from Sai. So now in a start for them. 22 yards will be looking to post a competitive score. On the players team, you have the West Indian duo of Trevor Griffith and Anthony Bramble, 2 good batsmen coming out of Guyana. Both played for Guyana. Both played in the CPL as well. This time he's opening the face into the boundary for 4, third man. Better line though, better line on that occasion from Sadaf, but Sai was equal to the task, opening the face of the bat and down to third man for 4. So after 2 deliveries, it's 10 without loss, and that third man is now pushed right back. In fact, they've brought third man in again in the circle. And decided to do away with the slip and push third man right back on the boundary. Much better delivery. They've already gotten 10 in 2 deliveries. No need to do anything silly. You respect a good delivery. Sai and Ritwick opening the batting. Oh, that's a good delivery. Full and wide. Playing over it. Through to the wicketkeeper. So Anthony Bramble, Guyana's wicketkeeper, is playing as an impact player. He's just there to bat alone. One would have thought he might have been the one holding the glove, given his experience. Driving through the offside, and this will run close to the boundary. Griffith, a brilliant stop. And done there by Bugsy Griffith. Excellent athlete. Sai. Who's that? The non-strikers then actually scored 124. And that was against the Atlanta Legends. So he's a man that they will have to look at. He looked good in that opening over. At the end of one, it's 11 without loss. So definitely they will want to pull things back a bit here. It's a situation where early breakthroughs can help with that. Chicago players will want to see the back of Sai. As was mentioned before, he got 124 in the previous game here in this tournament. So he's in some sort of form. That very first ball that he struck for 6 underlined the form that he's in. He has so far scored all 11 runs that came in the first over. And it's going to be the big Jamaican fast bowler Mario. Let's see how he goes. Nice cool wind blowing across the ground this morning. Much appreciated by our director Ronnie Bikram Das. Loves the cool weather. Here's Mario running from the edge of the 30 yard. Reminds me of big old Joel Garner. And he's clipped away for 6 by Sai. Well, I guess it was only the run-up that reminded me of Joel Garner. It's a loosener again, bad line, and he was taken apart. Look at this again. Sai is in magnificent form. Clipped away. That's 6. What must be going through the mind of the young fast bowler Mamchan, seeing all these balls fly all over the place? Well, I'm sure Ronnie Bikram Das would have told him how to deal with that in the warm-up leading to this game. Slow delivery and Sai playing over it. Good change up there by Mario. This is not a ground for bowlers, isn't it? It's definitely not a ground for bowlers. Although we did see Carolina make, I think, around 70 odd yesterday. 87. Guided and just over point. The taller man there might have been able to rope that in. Imagine if Saraf was there. He's a tall man. That could have been the breakthrough that they were looking for. Good pace. Good carry. The keeper taking that around his face. So Mario has some pace. Here he goes. Mario. And Ritwick, who's yet to get off the mark, was advancing down the track to Mario, who's bowling at a tremendous pace. He's a brave man. Ritwick, it's either that or he's not thinking well. Has to be careful. You can't be charging the big fast bowler like this. He's bowling quick. Unless you have a date with a nurse. Send down to mid-on. And they take a single. So at the end of over number 2, 19 without loss. A good over there from Mario. A little bit of luck again. He might have gotten Sai, who's looking to guide the delivery of a point. So we're going to see the introduction of spin from the far end. Kawaja Raza. Let's see what he brings to the table. He's bowling to Ritwick, who has 1. Left arm orthodox. Good delivery to start with. Single taken to short third man. Oh, some turn and bonks. In the air, this could be the first wicket. And the wicketkeeper takes the catch. It's the end of Sai, and that's a dangerous batsman, Sai, going. A wonderful strike there by Raza. That's a big wicket. He's rehearsing what he should have done, which is to go straight down the ground. He was going across the line to a delivery that was turning away from him. The ball has been gripping on the surface. And it took the top edge. That's the end of Sai. Struck 2 sixes in his innings. Has to leave. Here's Raza to continue. Into the new batsman who forces it to cover. Griffith, lovely pickup. 20 for 1. Christopher. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. Spinning right across him. So there's bounce, there's turn. It's a good cricket pitch here at the moment. It's something for everyone. End of a good over. And at the end of over number 3, Raza 1 for 1. It's 20 for 1. So Christopher facing 3 deliveries, not yet getting off the mark. But this is a pretty strange move. I thought Mario had a good first over. Now he has switched around and is brought Sadaf from this end. Sadaf went for 11 in his first over. And he's going to face Ritwick, who is not afraid to go after the bowling. Hasn't been that successful yet in this innings. But he's going to go after the bowling. Guiding straight the point, he's gone! 20 for 2. It was a short delivery, it was wide. And instead of playing a full-blooded square cut, he just guided it more than anything else into the hands of point. And they've taken their second wicket here, the Chicago players. The score is now 20 for 2.
This is our second time playing.
So 2 in the hut already. And they'll be very happy with that. The new man is Shoaib. Shoaib is going to face from Sadaf, 1 for 11, the big left arm seamer. And here he is. Oh, that's a good delivery. Shot on the pad! Not out, says the umpire. That runs down to third man. So have a look at that again.
What's your name? You actually spell I. Manage. And I got these guys doing it. Yeah. Same. Manage. Chicken. Already chicken. Chicken.
21 for 2 at the moment. Replay. Good shout there from Sadaf. Played away down to point. There is no run. Good delivery. This has been a good over from Sadaf. This time he's gone, caught behind, and another wicket has fallen. 21 for 3. Chicago players, they're on top at this point in time. The big left-hander Sadaf coming back from this end and getting 2 wickets. Here it is. Yeah, driving. It was a very fine catch by the wicketkeeper. He took that in front of what would have been a first slip. And that's the end of 3. So 3 wickets has fallen so far this morning. Again, 4 matches going on at the same time here. So the new man is Akash. He's in with Shoaib. Both men yet to score. Sadaf 2 for 11. He's in his second over. 21 for 3 at the moment. Let's look at the field. There's a third man backward point. There's a first slip. Third man backward point. Squarish cover. Short cover. Extra cover. And short mid wicket and the backward square on the boundary. That's the field. Zakash P pulls away. 21 for 3 at the moment. Chicago players, they're playing well. Sandeep Palikil and Vishal Patel will be very happy with this performance so far. Good delivery, short, just back of a length. That's the length that he wants to focus on. And it's the end of the over. The end of a very good over there from Sadaf. In fact, it was a maiden with 2 wickets. I don't think we've seen that in the tournament this year. And what a wonderful over from Sadaf. And in fact, it's not the over. I thought that was the end of the over. Still a delivery to go. Swearing umpire came up as if it was the end of the over. Sadaf looking to bowl a maiden here. And in the air, this could be the catch taken. Mamchan is in behind it. 3 wickets to Sadaf. And that's 21 for 4. 3 wicket maiden. Definitely hasn't happened this year at the Atlanta Open. What a change. What an inspired change there by the captain. I question the change to be honest, after that first over from Mario. But what a change to bring back Sadaf. 3 wickets to the big, tall, fast bowler in 1 over. A maiden as well. The score is 21 for 4. They're in problems here. Let's have a look. He was looking to play on the onside. It straightened on him. Took a leading half of the bat and straight up the mid-off where Liam Amchan took the catch. And that's the end of him. It's the end of 4 of the batsmen back in the hut. This is problems here now for 22 yards. 4 men have already made their exit from the 22 yards. Back into the 22 yards dugout. What is going on here? It's Raza to continue from the far end. Yeah, he's the Christopher. And this time he struck on the pad. Probably just outside the line of the off stump. Let's have a look at that. So this is good bowling. He's getting the ball to really spin. This time it's full. Chance to run out, direct hit. Not out, says the umpire. They've been really on the top of their game at the moment. The Chicago players, especially Sadaf, 3 wickets, a 3-wicket maiden in the last over. A direct hit now that could have brought another wicket. I look around to the dugout, the players' dugout, and Vishal Patel is on his feet. He's excited. This is good. What I like about Raza is the fact that he's not trying to go too quickly through the air. He's allowing the ball time to grip and turn, and he's getting the rewards. So many of the bowlers we see just looking to be flat. This is cut away. Lovely bit of fielding down at point. They get a single. Tight bowling here. Easy single. So they've really been good. First 2 deliveries went for 10 runs. Imagine that. 22 yards are now 23 for 4 after 5 overs. So that's 30 balls. When you consider the first 2 went for 10, it means that the last 28 has gone for just 13. What a start there, Ronnie Bikram Das. 13 runs of the last 28 balls. Well, I can't understand this. If I were Sadaf, I would have been concerned. In fact, they have decided to give him back the ball. Yes, he's red hot at the moment. I will bowl him out, to be honest. Still has 2 overs to go. I will bowl him out. 3 for 11. A 3-wicket maiden the last over. The backward square is moving around to mid-wicket. Here's Sadaf. Struck on the pad. Probably outside the leg stump. Through to the keeper. This time he's gone! 4 wickets to set off without conceding a run. He's in the midst of a brilliant spell here. 23 for 5. What is going on here? 23 for 5. Sadaf has 4 for 11. Let's have a look. He was advancing down the track. It took the edge straight into the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper. Why was he advancing down the track? Look at the score. You're 23 for 4 and you're advancing. Well, that advance continues as he advances straight into the dugout. What is going on here this morning? 23 for 5. Randy Bikram Das will have an early lunch. Or so it seems. Single taken. Let's wait on the umpire. Did he add bat onto that? Yes. So Sadafa has really given his team a fantastic start. He's taken 4 wickets in a spell where he didn't concede a run. 4 wickets of 7 balls. 4 wickets in that 7-ball spell has really changed things up. 24 for 5. On a good batting track here. Shoaib faces. Wide signal. And Bikram Das is recruiting new guys here. 360 guys back home will be very worried. This guy can bowl. It's a left-handed angle, very awkward. 25 for 5. This is the last over of the power play. I think this probably is close to being one of the best power plays we've seen in this tournament in terms of wickets falling. But they need to just keep pressing on. Chicago players, if they are to just restrict these guys to nothing much. Griffith sent away from short mid wicket. So he's asking him to play in that region, that vacant short mid wicket region for the single, which means he'll be playing across the line. He will have none of it though, Shoaib, as he comes nicely forward. So it's a game of chess out there more than anything else. Delivery pitching outside the leg stump, striking the pad, and it's the end of a very successful power play for Chicago players. 22 yards. They are 25 for 5. Worked away, that's one. Twaja Raza has been very good from the southern end. Straight to Griffith. There's no run. Spirit of consolidation needed here. Here's Raza. That's a good line. I've enjoyed looking at him bowl, and his 3 overs, he's taken 1 for 5. What a performance here. Outside the off stump. That one is dying on the way to the wicketkeeper. Mario had a good first over. Just want to continue in that vein. At this point in time, Chicago players have a stranglehold on this match. Tight bowling the order of the day. So Mario coming back and keeping the pressure on. Bowling, good tight bowling here. This is good by Chicago. So it's the end of over number 8, 30 for 5. The pressure continues to mount here. I think Rasa is going to come back to complete his overs. We've had Mario bowling 2 overs for 11. Seemed to be a change of bowling at the southern end. The jam. Well, I think the left arm orthodox should have been allowed to continue because you want to take more wickets and go deeper into their tail. That's a strange move here by the captain. He seems to want to give these guys a chance to bowl. Not in a virtual knockout. 30 for 5. Let's see what Najam does. Pushed away for 1. He's back and pulling well. This is running towards the boundary. Mario fields and they come back for 2. Sometimes when you have a team by the scruff of the neck, you don't, and you hold someone who releases that pressure, things could start turning. This is pulled away. More runs here. They take 1. They should be going back for 2. That was poor running. Back punching and punching well. And could be the fielding at cover. Well, the ball is turning square on this track. It's pretty slow, it's dry. The thing about it is these pitches are not covered, so every night with the dew, they should freshen up. But as the tournament goes on, the wear and tear on it. This is day 3. Cramping in for room, not a bad delivery there. So now jam completes is over. 4 for none. It's 34 for the loss of 5. And that's the end of over number 9. So it seems as if TNT on the 19 fast bowler, Liam Mamchan, will get his first bowl. Let's see how he goes. Just came off the West Indies under 19 tournament in St. Vincent. Let's have a look at the field. Third man is back. Long on, long off is back. It's a very relaxed feel, deep mid wicket. There's Mamchan with his first delivery. Played away for 1 down to deep point. Fast bowler just running through the crease. He'll want to get his name in the wickets column. Normally swings the ball. His stock delivery is one that swings away from the right hander. I think with the pressure of 35 for 5, they might have considered putting in a slip for him. Here he is. Beaten outside the off stump and through to the wicketkeeper. So you want to maintain the pressure. You don't want to be a bowler who goes in there and releases that pressure valve. Driving, gets 1. Again, well bowled. It's time to go for quick single and a misfield by the fielder backing up. They go back for 2. On for 4, Mamchan in his first over. He leans forward and runs away from us. Arms pumping. That's not a good delivery. Played away down the point. There is no run. So he's kept it tight. This is over number 10, so they're really keeping it tight. Here's Mamchan again. This time again, it's played away down to the point, the end of the over. Just 5 runs in the over. A good over by the young man, and the end of over number 10. It's 39 for 5. Chicago players still in control here. Najam is going to continue from the opposite end. So far they've kept things nice and tight, but they'll want to take wickets. I think that's the key here. They want to take wickets. Jump. This time he's trying to be cheeky, successful with it. They're going to come back for 2. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's getting low and getting out of the way. That's good. He knows exactly where his fielders are. Sammy's back and played back to Najam. For 41 for 5. Pulled away. Finds the fielder deep mid wicket. Oh, this is good. This is tight. Pulled away, and that's 6 runs. That's the third 6 of the innings. A bit short. Najam was up until that point bowling very tight indeed, and it was a bit short. Hoiked away for 6. So it's the end of over number 11, 48 for 5. Mamchan is going to continue. That delivery outside the off stump, signal wide by the umpire. $49 for 5 at the moment. better. Pushed away on the offside. He has been tight here, Mamchan, in the main. That's his forte. Normally uses the new ball. Ball is still pretty new. This is just over number 12. Coach Ronnie Bikram Das wants him to brace that left foot a lot more. Here he is. Oh, that's good. That one came back in. That's a very good delivery. And they may get an overthrow now. That's good bowling. He has been tight here, Liam. That one coming back in. Yes, hit a nice rhythm. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, that one came back in big time. There he is. Full, straight to cover, no run. Mamchan keeping the pressure up here. 50 for 5 in over number 12. Oh, that's pulled away for 6. Short. First short delivery, and he has been pumped for 6 runs. It's a good shot there by Ashik. Let's have a look at it again. It was too short. Up until that ball, it was a tight over. Let's see how the young man responds. Oh, that's a good delivery. Better. Here's Mamchan. Again, short pull away. That's another 6. So, 2 short deliveries, and he has been pulled for 2 sixes. It's the end of the over. He's bowled 2 overs for 19. It's 62 for the loss of 5. Sure. 62 for 5. In comes Bramble. And as wicketkeeper, Anthony Bramble. This is in the air and dropping just short of the fielder. Just a single, so they'll want to be careful here, players. They would not want to be chasing too much. 64 for 5, a good partnership between these two. What? Easy. Oh, that's good fielding. Well done there by Sadaf. Probably a good time to bring him back into the attack now for that final over. In the air, Mamchan is there, he takes a catch, and that's the end of that. The wicket has fallen, and it's 68 for 6. Shoaib goes for 17. That was a breakthrough they wanted, 68 for 6, and Anas, the leg spinner, gets the breakthrough. Here he is, in the slot, looking to drive. There is Mamchan taking the catch, falling and taking the catch. .68 for 6. Tauka is the man going in. Short, he's pulling, and he goes down. Just deep square leg. They take one. The batsman Tauka is off the mark. And it's the end of the over. 69 for 6 at the end of over number 13. This time he's feathering that. He's gone. The first delivery there by Third Patel. Impact player, Third Patel strikes. And it's now 69 for 7. Wickets continue to tumble here. 69 for 7. Chicago players really doing well. Third, and this time he's bowled him. First ball. 69 for 8. Left arm spinner Third Patel. Yeah, that one hitting the top of middle stump. $69 for 8. Looking to wrap it up quickly here. Oh, that's a good delivery. It's not spun square. There's something also that players have to keep in mind when they go out to bat. Third Patel on for 2. Another delivery that beats the edge. It's really taking spin here. Oh, look at that. And went right across the batsman. Third P. Oh my, all 6 deliveries. Has gone past the edge. Masood seems to be batting with a donut. End of a very good over from Third Patel. 2 for none in that over. After 14, it's 69 for the loss of 8. In the air! And it's gonna land safely. Griffith gives chase. Vishal Patel is animated. This time is a lot of appeal for caught behind. Not out, says the umpire. Let's have a look. Don't know how much we can see from this angle. The non-striker would have been blocking us. The ball is turning a lot. Nice use of the feet. 70 for 8. 71 over 8. Over number 15 here. That's a short pulled away. Only one. That's a bigger side of the ground. Hitting against the wind as well. Short, pulled away and fielded there by Sadaf. First round coming off the bowling of Third Patel. Pulled away down to deep mid wicket, just one. So looking to sweep him. Probably Tirth Patel might just want to pull it back a few inches. Oh, that was full. Nearly snuck through. This is over number 16. So they'll be trying their best to get up to that 3-figure mark. Ashish is still in there with 27. A lot depends on him. Oh, that one spins right across him, which is really taking spin now. I don't know the spin resources in the 22 yards camp, but something that they will be licking their chops at. End of the over from Third. He's taken 2 for 3 and 2 at the end of 16. 22 yards continue to struggle at 75 for 8. Trevon Bugsy Griffith, always providing entertainment. It's in the air and it goes all the way for 6. Over pitched and a rare 6 there. Struck, that's the 4th of the innings. Mashoud gets into the arc. 82 for 8. They'll want to finish well here, players. Oh, that's more runs here. And that's 4. They need to be careful here. Players, Chicago players needs to be careful towards the back end. 86 for 8. That's a nice little partnership is building up here between Mashoud and Ashish. Yeah, Mashoud is opening up his arms there. Nice, cool win. This is forced away. That's another boundary, it seems. Griffith is there. Once he's there, he can stop it, and he does. They come back for 2. Oh, that's a good delivery. It's playing around it. There's a chance at an on-striker's end, but the bowler did not back up. And Sadaf just didn't release the ball. You could see some frustration coming for the Chicago players now. After being 23 for 5, they've recovered well here to 89 for 8. Still 3 overs to go. So we're back here, and remember the target 96. It's one without loss after one delivery. Chicago players, once they can win this here, they will be into the quarterfinals, and Trevon Griffith will have a big role to play. Ronnie Bikram, that's his friend, Trevon Griffith. Good old Bugsy. He got off the mark immediately just now. Former West Indies player. Fahad Baba is there as well. And here's Omar. Just want to say a very good night to the T Sports family down in Bangladesh. Hassan Tariq has said good night, and to ensure that we give you all that call out, T Sports. It's 9 without loss at the moment. Trevon Griffith is on strike, and he's one of the marquee players on this team. He'll want to show his worth. They need him now. He and Fahad Baba. Fahad Baba, of course, the captain of this team. Fahad Baba is an American cricketer. He's played 2 T20s for the USA, and after qualifying to play for the United States. So there's some quality there with Fahad Baba. Let's have a look at his record. This is closing in on 32. Some of the teams that Fahad Baba would have played for after he was born in Karachi in 1992. Right hand bat. Comes from a cricketing family. He would have played for Central East region in the United States. Of course, the US under 19 team, and of course the US senior team. He's played 8 T20 games for the United States and 143 runs. So he's no slouch with the bat. Fahad Baba played away there by Griffith, and he gets a single. It's now 10 without loss. Without loss at the moment. So that's 6 runs, and that's Trevon Griffith getting into the act there, and signaled 6 by the umpire. And the umpiring for this tournament so far has been of a pretty high standard, I dare say, which means that the locally grown umpires are really coming to town. By VG in particular, they're really coming to town. That was short. You don't bowl there to Griff. And it's a small boundary on that side as well. He's hitting with the wind all the ingredients. Sammy's in again, and Griffith just walks across, allows it to go by. There is no run. Ranjit. So it's 18 without loss. Just 79 required again for victory. And Vishal Patel is very excited. He hasn't sat down since the game started and his team started to take wickets. Vishal Patel and his partner in crime, Sandeep Chandran Palikil, allowed to go by. So Griffith is setting up stall here for a big one, it seems. 18 without loss, and that brings the second over to an end. 8 to Trevon Griffith and 9 to Fahad Baba. Change of bowling here at the northern end now. Been a very pleasant day here at the Paramview Sports Complex. Nice cool wind blowing across, lovely sunshine. Perfect mix for a great cricket match. Chicago players, they will be happy of the lot at the moment in this game. Unless Balpreet can produce something special here. Cut away and it's gone. Fahad Baba goes first ball from Balpreet. That's a big wicket to get. Short and wide, and he was looking to hammer it through the offside, and that's the first wicket to fall. Not a particularly good delivery. It was short and wide, deserved the treatment, but Fahad Baba not getting over it, as you can see there. Short and wide. In fact, it was so wide, I think had he left it, it might have been called wide. But Fahad Baba has to leave. That's a big blow. Now, this is an important moment in the match, as Anthony Bramble, the Guyana national player, comes in to join another Guyana national player in Trevon Griffith. They will have a great understanding, and if Bramble stays there for any length of time, this game is over quickly. Anthony Bramble, high score in first class cricket, 157, I believe. I think I might have covered that match. Let's have our statistician check on that. So the 32-year-old Bramble gets off the mark immediately. First class cricket, he scored, listen to this, 3,012 runs, and I must apologize to Tony Bramble because his highest first class score is 196 not out. Ronnie Bikram Das, I think, worked that game. That was at the Branagh Cricket Academy. Average of 30.12. In List A cricket, 977 runs at a high score of 69, an average of 20.78. In the T20 format, 17 matches at an average of 6.9. You'll want to better that. And Bramble made his debut for Guyana in 2013. His last match was against Trinidad and Tobago, and that was in March of this year at the Brana Cricket Academy. He has really been a standout player for Guyana. So it's just so has Trevon Griffith outside the off stump, short and wide. Griffith just pushing it on the offside. It seems as if Griffith has gone out there with instructions to bat as long as possible in order to get them to the score. But Chris is not happy. Chris is saying that they need to stop the ones. Good old Chris. This time Bramble is hitting this over middle off into the boundary for 4. I said before, if he stays in there, he's a man who's going to play his shots. That's 4 runs to Bramble. I think also the bowler would be encouraged by that. Look at this delivery. Bramble is moving across his stumps to get closer to it and hitting through the line. Bramble is looking to take advantage of the power play. Short, and he's looking to pull it, didn't get up. So the wicket has not played as it has on the opening 2 days. I want to say a very good morning to all the fans of the Raipur Riders down in Bangladesh. The owner of this tournament, Hassan Tariq, he's a co-owner of the Raipur Riders. Short again, not coming up. Playing all over it there, Bramble. He should be accustomed with pitches like this because he comes from the mudland. And that's Guyana. So at the end of over number 3, the latest score 24 for the loss of 1. Quick single taken there by Griffith. I like the approach that Griffith has taken. If you're chasing 97 to win and get into the quarterfinals, this is a virtual knockout. In a 20 over game, there's no need to bludgeon the ball. You can bat as long as you want just to get your team over the line. Let him try telling Bramble that. Here's Ranjit. This one makes some height and the Bramble gets a quick single. Sam Griffith is, after all the good work, he has to be careful here. He's hooking and it goes into the boundary for 4. Took a top edge. He has to be careful. That was on the body. Loves those deliveries on the body. But he's normally clinical with it. That was not that clinical. But goes for 4. Short gets a single, taking the pace off. $31 for 1. These two will be looking to bat in small partnerships. This game is resembling the one that took place on Ground 3 after lunch yesterday with the Atlanta Force when they destroyed the Carolina Smashers. Quick delivery. Bramble is out of the way. Now he was initially looking to play the pull shot because on the onside he has just made wicket in the circle and backward square in the 30-yard. There's no one outside of that. Plummer goes speeding in the background. Train outside of the line. End of the over, the end of 4. It's 31 for 1.
By and listen to you describe things, what happened in Ahmedabad in your own fascinating style. Fascinating it was, and it was some thrashing for the Poms.
The West Indies are not there, and I have to find some sort of entertainment. That's a good delivery, pushed away by Griffith, a quick single, and he's home and dry. He's a good athlete, Griffith. So the score at the moment 33 for 1. They're just chasing small matter of 97. Whoever wins goes into the quarterfinals between these two teams here, Shah. It's been fantastic. I've followed you. I've seen your work all around the world, especially Pakistan, where you've done yeoman service there to the domestic leagues. Tell us a bit about the experience.
It's just wonderful. You know, it's just a passion going around and calling the game. And some historic moments. I just saw recently Pakistan women play South Africa, whitewashing them in a T20 series, the first ever for Pakistan to do that against the World Cup runners-up South African women.
Yep.
That was some experience.
Outside the awesome driving. Down to point, there is no run. Yeah, that was fantastic indeed. It's good to see. I remember Pakistan women, when they now started, they were on the wrong end of some results, especially against the West Indies women. And then recently, you would have seen the West Indies creating a record by chasing down the highest ever score in a T20 international against the World Cup winners Australia.
I'm glad you bring it up because...
Oh, slower ball has done him. A slower ball has done him here. He has to go. Looking to hit that out of the park, Bramble, and the Guyana wicketkeeper batsman has to leave. It's now 34 for 2, and how big of a blow is that, Shah?
Well, Bramble is a formidable player, and you're right, that slower ball was really nicely bowled, well disguised. Look at Bramble taking a couple of steps, looking to wind it up and smash it somewhere into Rydell, only getting a top edge. In the swirling wind, it's a good catch.
Yep.
Bright skies, white ball, not easy to see during the day. And it was very, very nicely held. Bramble walks back. It's a quick exit for the Caribbean man. It's 34 for 2 now.
Speaking about that exit for the Caribbean man, the West Indies team, they exited the qualifying stage of the World Cup. I'm sure you're disappointed with that, Shah. I know when I saw the fixtures drawn and Pakistan were due to play Netherlands in the first game, normally in the World Cup, on many occasions, Pakistan's first game is normally against the West Indies.
It is, and it's a slippery slope for Pakistan because West Indies generally gets the better of Pakistan.
You remember when Pakistan won the World Cup? In 1992, West Indies won the first game by 9 wickets.
10 wickets. Because Lara got out, but he got injured. He was not out.
Yes, Desi Haynes, Richie Richardson bringing it home.
Yeah, and that deadly yorker from Wasim Akram. But before that, Lara had done the damage.
You know, Lara still had... Recently, Lara took that boot. He was going on a commentary stint. And Wasim Akram would have been there. And Lara took the boot for Wasim to sign. Where the ball struck the boot, it ripped the leather.
Oh, both of them were at their absolute prime at that occasion. Probably Lara was still on the way up. But
he had just gotten in, Lara. Akram, of course, was in his prime, deadly as ever. To me, the best ever left-arm fast bowler the world has seen.
Well, very few will doubt that. I'm certainly not the one. Definitely, I agree with that. You mentioned about West Indies missing out. It really makes me sad because even in this country, when we see around different leagues and competition, you see so much Caribbean talent.
For delivery, drawn to it.
It's just so sad for them to miss out, and I'm sure the reaction will be that. But that brings me to the point where you mentioned, as we see the close of over 34 for 2 after 5, that exciting times ahead for West Indies women, because they will be in Pakistan in April.
Oh, I'm sure that you'll be there.
Absolutely love to see you there as well, because, like you said, they've just beaten the World Cup winners. Pakistan have beaten the World Cup runners-up.
It'll be a competitive series.
Sets it up very nicely.
I think playing in Pakistan, the home team will definitely start with the edge. But it's good to see teams like Pakistan and West Indies hold on to the more established women's team in world cricket and, for lack of a better word, put a good beating on them.
Yeah. It's glad to see you here in these shores, Vinod. It's been a while.
You can see my good friend Shah. He's on the screen there right now. Shah Faisal, one of the top men in this country when it comes to cricket commentary, and we're so happy that he's part of our broadcast. And he has done yeoman service. I want to thank you for that, Shah, because in America, everyone of quality has to put their hands on the deck to build cricket here.
Absolutely. Cannot agree more with you.
How's your good friend Ahmed Rana?
It's been a while since I heard of him. Shout out to him.
Yeah, Ahmed Rana, the Baltimore Taxman, he's called.
Yeah, absolutely. And You mention him and it brings a smile to everyone's face. He's such a character.
He is a character. What a
We just
character.
love him, and not just we, just whoever he
You
meets.
can't help but love him.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just if he's around for any length of time, he has all the ability in the world
Yes, he
to
has.
annoy you with some innocuous things here and there.
Wow, what a shot. He's very strong on the body, Griffith. And if you feed him there, he's going to beat you. And for the entire day, he's going to take advantage of you. That's 6 runs. You spoke of West Indian talent. Trevon Griffith is batting there. I remember in 2009, I had gone to New Zealand to cover the Under-19 World Cup. Griffith was playing for the West Indies. And as usual, first game, Pakistan, West Indies. He scored a blister in 77 at Nelson and took them to victory. And I was sitting with Ijaz Ahmad, who was Pakistan's coach at the time, and Ijaz was asking me about him. He said, listen, he could be the next great thing in West Indies cricket. Now, he hasn't lived up to that, and we must, as West Indians, look and ask the question, why? Is there something missing in the development phase?
I'm sure there is, because I've seen Trevon Griffiths for the last 4 or 5 years in minor league and different competitions, and he looks the part. I mean, the typical Caribbean flair. He's got all the strokes, the aggression that he has, not only his stroke play and his body language. Just walk up the crease and just give the bowler a stare and tell him, just give me whatever you got and I'm good enough to handle with that.
Yep.
And it's just, I mean, you're the best person to know that, and I'm sure it's a long debate.
Well, I appreciate the way he has crafted this innings, because normally one of his downfall is that rush of blood. I remember about 2 years ago at the US Open, Trevon Griffith was playing for the US All-Stars and they were playing against Somerset Cavaliers, and Mohammad Asif was bowling. Of course, Mohammad Asif was one of Pakistan's great, but of course these days he's more into coaching, but still very good. You can't beat these guys for experience. Mohammad Asif and my very good friend Saeed Najaf Shah were bowling to him, and there was an incident where I think Saeed had questioned a decision, and in that little break there was a cross-talk between Saeed and Griffith, and from the moment that cross-talk started, I knew Griffith at the time was on 65. I knew that was the end of Griffith. 2 deliveries after, pelted his bat, and Saeed was laughing. You know, Saeed and I spoke about it after, and he said, yeah, all I had to do was to get under his skin, and that was it.
He's an experienced guy too. I mean, we both known him for years.
Played for Pakistan. He's very close friends with you.
I happened to be his first captain at club cricket long time back.
Wow.
And still keep up with him. Yeah, he's experienced. He's cunning too.
Yes.
And all that byplays that goes into cricket, you know, you wouldn't think how much impact it has on the eventual consequences of the game. That little byplays in between. And it's just fun. It's absolutely fun. This sport has so many layers that you can enjoy, and that's why we're madly in love with it. As we watch the close of over, 6 gone, 41 for 2.
So it's 41 for 2 after the power play, as Shah has said, and they remember they're chasing just 97, and then they should, from this position, you would think that they should get that.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, Vinod, again, and be on the mic alongside you. I'll be around here, and we'll catch up for many more sessions.
Definitely.
Early doors, plenty happening here. So just got to catch up with some other fields as well, and some presentations done for the Man of the Match awards coming up. We're coming to the close of this round of games. 4 games played simultaneously, and I'm sure we'll catch up again. And
definitely, I want to thank you, Shah. Always a pleasure being in your company. So great to see you again. So we'll be hearing the voice of Shah Faisal throughout the rest of this tournament, and he's a really good commentator. 41 for 2 at the moment, 24 to Trevon G, which is Trevon Griffith. Anas is yet to score, and the players are coming in for game number 2. See my good friend Calvin Savage is passing in front. And he hits the ball a mile, the South African. Griffith looking to sweep. Delivery not there for the shot. It was outside the off. Some Beals picked. Not out, says the umpire. Sammy's driving. So, a lot depending on Griffith. He's on 24 of 19. This time he's edging in and out of the gloves of the keeper. The spinners are on now, and when the spinners are on, this is where you will see the difference. The wicket is taking spin. It is tried. It's hard, so they're getting some bounce as well as turn. Let's have a look. Yeah, those have to stick for the wicketkeeper to take. Time that's 6 runs. But the moment it left the bat, it was 6. Over pitch. Anas is off the mark. 48 for 2. Look at that. Just got underneath it, got the elevation. Sam is short outside the off stump. He's cutting and cutting well. The sweeper. So this game may not go the entire way. It's just 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Cyrus is driven away. Not a bad delivery there from Tauka. Fifty's up, 50 for 2. Look at the acronym for Chicago players, CPL. Beautiful sight this morning. 4 cricket matches being played simultaneously at the wonderful Palmvale Cricket Club. Sporting Complex, sorry. Let's say good day to all our friends at T Sports in Bangladesh who's taking the broadcast. Griffith, not in total control, but he gets it away for 4. There's been an innings of graft more than anything from the experienced Trevon Griffith. But he's doing a job for his team. Tauka looking to go short again. It was not a bad delivery. And the Griffith just getting it over short third down to the boundary for 4. Driving off the edge now. And they're going to get the overthrow. Anas comes in the strike. Anas played a beautiful on drive for 6 in the previous over. .56 for 2. Yeah, so wood on the umpiring. You know, they've been pretty good in this tournament. Yeah, cricket developing nicely here in the United States of America. Oh, that's a good delivery. Jumped. Well handled by Griffith. End of over number 8, 57 for 2. So there's just 40 runs short of victory here.
49.
Well, that's a shot of the next game on field number 4. Excellent work there by our cameraman. The pit boss. The grill boss. Good shot. Sure, backing away, getting 1. What's up? Okay. Oh, that's straight down the ground. No one is there. That's going to go into the boundary for 4. Good shot there by Anas. I think the plan is for Griffith to just stay there and for Anas to play the shots. Once Griffith is there, there's that level of stability. It's Mashoud. He's going and he's going big. That's 6. This game is going to end quickly. Into field number 1. I'd like to say a very good afternoon to all of our 360 men. Dharmesh Singh Solanki. He's across in New York. That's one more. So I think Anas has put the cat amongst the pigeons here with those shots. And it's now 73 for 2 with just 24 required. And after this over, there'll be 11 overs to go. Good effort here by Chicago players. 22 yards. They would have left this tournament with 1 win. This morning when we came to the ground, there was no dew present, and I remember remarking that once there is no dew, it means that there's a nice breeze blowing, and this is why the dew didn't settle, and it would lead to that cool front, if you want to say, blowing throughout the day, and it just happened. Hasn't been hot at all. You can see players. Rather large guy who's trying to come in front of the camera. 74 for 2. Here's Trevor Griffith to face Akash. Left arm orthodox. He's just back and plays it away to point, and there is no run. Chance for a run out, but Anas got back.
All good? क्या हाल चाल है? बस बढ़िया. आप सुना दो.
This has been a mature hand here from Trevor Griffith. Outside the off stump allows it to go by. Griffith having a nice little net, so to speak. Walks a single. Looking for 2. On the overthrow, it's not there. Anas has done the heavy lifting. 24 of 11. He comes into strike now. Let's see how he goes against Akash. This is Akash's first over. He's conceded just the 1 run. There's Griffith walking the single again and then starting to run. I think Griffith's ambition here is to actually walk an entire single. He's trying it. You can see the background players are coming in for game number 2. We'll be live right here on the ground number 2. Sorry, ground number 3. This one keeps low. I don't anticipate the second game being played here to be a high scoring one. So just another single. They're just walking to victory here, literally. So just 14 runs to go. Director Matthew Rajaram has defeated Ronnie Bikram Das in terms of speed.
Get some power today.
Yes, Ronnie's saying that he got power today. This is 1. They're looking for 2. Griffith goes back. This is good running. He makes it. 12 required here for victory. And then there will be an hour or so before the next match starts. Keeps low. They run a single. So it's falling apart here for Chicago players. 11 overs gone, 86 for 2. Just 11 runs to get. Griffith is asking. So congratulations, I think, will be in order. Why him? You can see players coming in. Unmuk Chan there. So players are coming in for match number 2, and the number 3 has been a fantastic tournament so far. This tournament goes on for 6 days. Ends on Sunday. Outside the off stump, punching. No run. 11 required. Griffith is eyeing the onside, but I think he will want to be there when the victory comes. He's just 8 short of a half century as well. Oh, beaten. Beautiful delivery there by Shoaib. Had him groping forward. Down the ground. That's a big hit. It's in the air. He could be in trouble. That's a fantastic catch. The player down there ran a mile and then took the catch low down. What a catch. 3 wickets down now. So they're closing in on victory. Yeah, so at the moment, just 11 to get. Could Ahad and Anas get it? They should be able to. Short, played away down to backward point, and that's a nice tumbling save. Can't prevent the single. And that's a single to Ahad. Anas comes into strike now. In fact, was that the last ball of the over? It was. Car's taking a long time to settle this field. So he's back clipping it. That's one. So
Mm-hmm. 8.5 overs finish.
wow. So 5 runs here to win, and the players are taking an inordinately long time. Driving straight to cover. Anas. Let's see what Anas can do in terms of getting that victory. Short. Single. So just one hit away. Ahad is on strike now. Down the ground. There's protection. So dragging this out, so to speak. This time it's in the air, and a wicket has fallen. Anas is out, and it's 94 for 4. Time going ahead here. This is seeing US player coming in as well. Played away quietly on the offside by Ahad. So 3 runs to go. They're basically having a net.
7. They need 4 runs to win.
Driving off the thick outside edge of the bat. They take 1. They should be going back for 2. Well, they should. 95 for 4. Let's end this, boys. It's been a bit painful. Had it not been for Anas, They might not have gotten this victory so quickly. He got 27 early on. One spectator dressed in pink, pretty in pink, passes, appreciates the cricket, and that's another single. Congratulations to the Chicago players. They're into the quarterfinals of this tournament. Yes, swept away. That's 6 runs. The victory comes with a boundary, a big 6, and it's 102 for 4. Congratulations to the Chicago players. They're into the quarterfinals of the Atlanta Open 2023. Commiserations to their opponents. And that's it from us here. One victory for 22 yards this time, but I'm sure next year they're going to come stronger and better. That's the latest here. Bye for now.